Hey guys, my name is Blakey Boy from YGSL, bringing you a brand new video, and damn, that diss track did really good. I'm so proud that you guys liked it. I'm proud that you guys liked it. I'm just happy that you guys liked it. Many of you guys complained about the beat and stuff, saying that it was too weird, but you know what, guys? I can't please all you dudes. I can't please all of you. I like the beat. I think that's gonna be my new style, because when it comes to beats, like a lot of rappers, and when it comes to disses and stuff, a lot of rappers use like the freaking hardcore beats and stuff like that. And I haven't really seen any good diss tracks being made that involve like more calm beats, where like the rapper was like kind of just like sitting back and joking about it with it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't listen to enough rap or whatever. I just want to try something new. But that's not what today's video is about, and I'm not going to get into the topic yet because I have to give a shout out to this one kid who's been watching my videos, Mathews Channel. I think that's the name of your channel. You've asked for a shout out, and there you are. So Mathews Channel's channel link will be left in the description below. You guys can check out his channel. I've seen his I've actually seen all of his videos. He posts videos with his brother. We actually knew these kids before, so shout out, dude. Thanks for watching my video. I just said shit out, dude. Sorry. Shout out. Sorry, I had to open my cupboard because that'll just make a bunch of creaking noises. So today's video is about it's a story that today's story happened in the 3rd grade for me. I know exactly why it happened in the 3rd grade, because it was my last year at this one school before I was going to be moved to another bigger kid school, which to me would be considered a little kid school now because I'm in high school, but I'm talking about back then, right? The 3rd grade. The 3rd grade. I mean, in the 3rd grade, dude, in the 3rd grade, 12-year-olds looked like big kids, like adults. They were basically freaking grown-up gods. But back then, back then was a weird time, actually. I have to say, back then, in the 3rd grade, I had this teacher. This is actually completely unrelated to the story, but I feel like I just want to mention it. In the 3rd grade, we all had this teacher, and she was, like, pregnant with, like, another baby and stuff. So, like, I don't know if you guys have ever had, like, a pregnant teacher, but it's kind of weird having a pregnant teacher because, like, they're, like, so much more, like, moody, I guess. Like, either that or maybe, like, you just had a pregnant teacher who was an asshole before the pregnancy, and that's just their personality. But I remember my teacher was pregnant in the 3rd grade, and she was actually really nice. Like, she was really nice. She was one of my favorites. And she would always do this thing where she'd, like, read stories to the class, and while she would read, she'd actually call kids up, like, by their names with sticks, and be like, okay, and 2 kids would come up while she was reading, and they'd scratch her back for her, which I actually, like, recently, that's what actually made me think of this story, was because, like, I was thinking, like, oh yeah, that's some weird shit. Like, the teacher was asking the students to scratch her back, but then I was like, is it really that weird because she was, like, pregnant and stuff? And, like, I guess, like, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I know goddamn well that if it was a dude saying, like, alright, children, come scratch my back while I read you a story, if it was a dude doing it, it would have been kind of, there would have been some phone calls to the office, to say the least. But let's get right into today's video. I just clap my hands. Where to start? There was this kid in my school who I actually still know now to this day. I actually talked to him not too long ago, and by not too long ago, I mean when I was at my old school, like a year ago. And this kid was, I'm just gonna say a weird kid, alright? He wasn't special needs, I don't think. He was just a weird kid, and you add some, like, ADHD to that, probably. And he was, like, a weirder kid. He was a weirder, heavy-set kid, and he did some weird, questionable things. So, back then, I guess this kid got into a lot of trouble because he asked one day, I'm really not good with these. This is why I should edit my videos, but I'm not doing that, so shut up. This kid would, like, actually, like, eat dirt off his shoe sometimes. He would, like, he was a good drawer. He was a really good drawer. And he was, like, weird and talented at the same time. He was, like, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Except for in this story, he's not that much of a cool guy. But, so one day, this kid was, like, I guess, like a troublemaker or something, because one day he asked the teacher to go to the bathroom. And the teacher sent him to the bathroom, but she sent me to go there with him and watch him go to the bathroom. And I don't mean like hover over him and look at his dick while he was pissing. No, I mean like just like be able to be there in case anything bad happens, I guess. And I can't remember whether I had to go with him because like everybody needed a buddy to go to the bathroom with him because in case there's like accidents that happened. But I don't remember ever getting sent a buddy with me to go to the bathroom. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go on a limb here and guess that this dude was just a troublemaker, and the teacher felt like putting my scrawny ass with him wouldn't actually stop anything bad from happening. which, spoiler alert, it didn't stop anything bad from happening, because when I brought him into the bathroom, when I brought him into the bathroom, it was fine. I was like, alright, yeah, dude, just do your business so we can go back into the class. We were reading, like, the third Goosebumps book, and that's the last Goosebumps book we're gonna read before we get into some American Chillers. American Chillers and Goosebumps was my shit back then. That was my shit. And there was also Michigan Chillers, dude. Anyway, so I took this kid there, and like 30 seconds into him like doing his business and stuff, he thinks it's funny to just wave his dick around in my face. I don't mean like he went over like 3 inches from my face and started waving his dick around. He like turned around, he's like, "Yo man, check out my dick." And he just starts wiggling the shit around. And now if this happened like maybe like nowadays, I probably would have just laughed and stuff, but I was a little kid back then, dude. This traumatized my ass. I was like, what the hell? I mean, like, now that I really think about it, if, like, now I was sitting in the bathroom or something like that, like, I mean, like, the bathrooms at my school now are kind of weird. Like, I'd just be sitting down in a stall, and then some dude would just, like, let it rip, and I got dudes calling me daddy at this school. I mean, this school is full of a bunch of faggots, dude. I know they're just doing it funny and ironically, so I probably shouldn't call everyone a faggot, but, yeah, you know who you are. I'm not your daddy. Why am I even doing this? But this guy waves his dick around in my face. And then I guess, like, this other kid comes out of the stall, and this other kid comes out of the stall and is like, "I'm gonna tell the teacher," because back then in that grade, everybody was a goddamn snitch. Like, you couldn't do anything inappropriate without getting, and get away with it, because everyone was just a dickhead snitch. And this dude started freaking out, and he's all like, "Well, no, because Blake's not gonna admit that it happened." And then this one kid's like, "Yo, Glenn, you gotta listen, man." He like the other dude looked at me and he said, "Alright, look, I'm sorry I showed you my dick, Blake. Listen. I'll give you this Spider-Man tattoo I have in my pocket right now if you don't tell the teacher I showed you my cock." And I'll be like, I was like, he didn't even say cock, he said pee-pee. He's like, just don't admit it. And I took the Spider-Man tattoo, and I was like, you know, dude, I'm not gonna snitch. Because I'm not a snitch. I'm not about that life, guys. I'm not a dick. I'm not just a little teacher's pet ass snitch, alright? I'm not like a troublemaker, but at the same time, if I ever witness trouble and shit, I'm not gonna rat anybody out, right? That's not who I am. I mean, unless it's like someone who killed my family, then obviously, yeah, I'm gonna snitch on whoever killed my family. And even then, it's kind of debatable. But yeah, I ended up not telling on this kid, but the teacher found out anyway because the other kid that was in the stall while this all happened. And I ended up having to admit, like, the teacher, like, beat it out of me and said that I'd get in trouble if I did not admit it. And I won't be a snitch up until the point where it means that my ass is gonna get in trouble. And sometimes even then, I get into minor trouble, I guess, if it means, like, saving a kid from something like that. I don't want to put myself on a pedestal or anything like that. I just don't want to deal with shit. But I still kept the Spider-Man tattoo, and it wore off. Obviously it wore off. I had it on me, and I was so guilty I was so guilty. I was so guilty. I felt so guilty. I said that 3 times, but I felt so guilty that I had it on me. So I'd like try to hide it away from the kid. I'd like pull my sleeves up every time he'd see it. But like one time he just like confronted me over it. He's like, "You're wearing that Spider-Man tattoo." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Look, I'm so sorry." And he's like, No, it's fine. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. These goddamn snitches, man. These goddamn snitches in the stalls. Stall snitches. I'm like, yeah, man. The dude was a weird kid, but at the same time, he was a pretty cool kid. Alright? So, yeah. Shout out to that kid. I don't even know what the point of today's video was. Just goodbye, everybody. That was a crazy one. Tomorrow I'll tell a better story, probably. And there's a movie going on in the background. I'm sorry if that is interrupting in any way. Goodbye, guys. Right, motherfucker, yeah.